Welcome everyone.
Welcome,
I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations, and I'm live and already am being harassed by someone
What are you talking about?
who's a Mayor Brian Stack puppet and slave right here.
Hey!
And he is major aggressive, and
Hey! Nephew!
he may need to be taken away in handcuffs.
nephew? Mira.
And I'm live at the I'm Leroy Truth live at the Mayor
Dominican.
Brian Stack, MIKIE SHERRIL governor campaign
event.
event.
What you think? You went to the body cam. Right? Go over there.
All right, so they're already starting to harass me. This is all under Mayor Brian Stack's instructions. They're following me around and yelling, and the guy seems crazy, very aggressive. All right, so we're here at this live event, and we are here peacefully as always. And I wasn't live before, but I was already attacked by numerous Mayor Brian Stack people here. The guy's out of his mind. So welcome. Please smash that like button on the way in. Look at this guy's crazy.
You know what it's por aquí. Hey! You know what this she say? That I'm Brian's nephew.
Mayor Brian Stack here.
Hey! No, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Hey, get away from me! Get away! Get away from me! Get away from me! I have a right to go through here. Get away from me! Get away from me! Don't touch me! Look at this. The mob here. Assault on you, buddy. Oh my God. Look at this. And the cops are watching. Oh shit! That hurt! Holy shit! This guy over here too. He's just cops just watching. What? And the cops are literally there. UCPD is useless. Look at this. The entire crowd is following me here. You're seeing it for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. My ears are... There you go, right there. Right in my ear. Same guy. You scumbag. Stop them. Look at this. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. This is insane. The same guy here, four times here. And I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded by them right now. Look, I'm completely surrounded again. Look at this. Animals, they're freaking animals. This cop is doing nothing for the tomorrow. Get away from me. He's watching. Look at this shit. This is out of control, ladies and gentlemen. Out of control. Call the UCPD now! This cop is watching it happen. He's not stopping it right now. He is right here. He's not stopping. It's not normal. He's literally watching this happen. Look at this. Right in my ears here. I'm surrounded. And these pieces of garbage are doing nothing. Look at this shit. Here we go. I'm surrounded again. Move back. Get out of me. Get out of here. Call the UCPD now. I'm completely surrounded here. Look. Get away from me. That is aggravated assault. Get him out of here. This guy just hit me with his arm.
If you'd like to leave, you can. You got an opening.
I'm here to report. I'm here to report right now. I'm here to report. This is an assault right here. Stop him, Merle. Look at this. Merle is doing nothing. Let me through. Let me through. Look at this. Complete harassment here. Look at him. I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded here. Look at this. Look at that. And the police are doing nothing. Stop them. Arrest them. That's arrestable right there. Arrest him. Arrest him. Arrest him. They're doing nothing. Now my tripod is broken. Arrest him! That is aggravated assault. Arrest him, officer. Arrest him. Arrest him. Look, they're just watching, letting this happen. My tripod equipment is all busted up right now. The cops let it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Call UCPD. Put it in the chat right now. Put it in the chat right now, everybody. This is major assault here. This journalist from ABC, ABC, Fox News, and none of them are being attacked as I am, and these freaking cops are doing nothing. Look at it. Arrest him. That's an arrestable offense. You're witnessing it. Arrest him. Arrest him. That is illegal. It is aggravated assault. Say that again. Look at that. Listen, he did nothing wrong. Get back. Get back. The cops are doing nothing. Official misconduct on you. I'm here to work. The other journalists can go through. I want to go just like any other journalist here. This is absolutely insane. Arrest her too. Arrest her. That's aggravated assault. Hey, look at it. Wait, he put it right in my ear. Aggravated assault. Oh! That guy right here. You saw him do it. This guy hit me right here. You arrest him. Morrow, arrest him. He hit me right here. This guy hit me right here. Arrest him right now.
Guys,
arrest him.
Make an opening.
Arrest him. Arrest him. Look, he just pulled an air horn too. Arrest him now.
You high school degree, asshole. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
I lost my red wind cover here. Look, the whole crowd is following. The whole crowd is following me. I can't even hear now. And Morrow and the other cop would not arrest anyone, and they saw it happen with their own eyes. Morrow, arrest him. That is an indictable offense. How far up next butt are you? Call the UCPD, get them over here. I feel good cops. I cannot hear, my ears are shredded. I'm trying to cover the event like any other journalist was here.
Guys, back up.
Look at this. This is all Mayor Brian Sack's orders. This is sick, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely sick. Put UCPD number in here. But this is happening again and again and again. And these garbage cops wouldn't arrest them. They literally saw it in front of their eyes. And Murrow said, oh, they didn't do anything wrong. That is sick. And my tripod is all messed up and broken now, too. Why is it Fox News and ABC? They're not harassed and assaulted like I am here. I just want to get to the main stage. Look, wherever I go, they're following me. I'm coming back out of the event here, and they're following me. Get their faces, get their faces. Charges on every single one of them. Arrest him! That is an indictable offense, bro. Are you that much of an idiot, for God's sake? Look, how much closer can you get than that? Look at this. Aggravated assault. Whoa! You just bumped into me. You just bumped into. Hey, get your hands off me. You just did that. This woman just did it. She knocked into me and it claims I did. And these cops are doing nothing. This is a riot. Disperse the crowd, Murrow.
There's somewhere you want to set up. Where do you
I want to be in front of the stage where the other journalists are. This is a riot. You need to disperse the riot. You won't be a cop much longer, Murrow, or this guy here. That was a riot on me. Hey, get away! Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Arrest this guy! This guy hit me! Arrest him right now! Murrow, arrest him! Murrow, arrest him! Arrest him! I simply want to cover the event as any other journalist here. Look at what they're doing here. I want to go up to the stage. Why aren't you arresting these people? This is a riot. You must disperse this riot.
Where do you want to be?
Disperse this riot. This is a riot against me. That's what I want. I want you to do your job and disperse this riot. That's what I want.
Where would you like to set up?
I want to be there, but I want you to disperse this riot. Look at him. Arrest him. Aggravated assault right there.
Where would you like to set up?
It's the same. The UCPD cops here are useless. Is it sick? Get him away! No, everyone, get him away from me! Arrest him! Arrest him! Arrest him!
Is there somewhere you want to stand? So
Yes, I want to go to the front, but I want him arrested, and I want him arrested.
We're not going to move.
They assaulted me.
Hold on a second. We're not going to move anybody so you can get to the front. We could set you
I
up
want you
somewhere
to arrest the
where
people who have attacked me already. That's what I want you
They're
to
not
do.
attacking you. They're not attacking you.
I've got people all over the world watching them attack me.
Like
You just said no one's attacking me.
Like I said, I can put you somewhere.
Why are you such you be chief? You just lied. You said they weren't attacking me. Why are you such a liar, the new chief? That's the new chief of police. Just as bad as Fatini. He literally said they weren't attacking me. Someone just hit me with their sign.
What area are you trying to get to?
I want to be near the front like everyone else. Like any other journalist, so I can cover this properly.
Over here.
Stop her! But there's still two sheep following me with the air horn. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is sick. I've never seen anything like this. Get him out of here! Would you arrest this guy for God's sake? Arrest him! That is aggravated assault! No, but from the police in Union City, it's okay as long as Brian Sack tells them to do it. Then it's okay. Yeah, completely surrounded here. When are you going to arrest him? Arrest him! How many times do I have to say it? This is happening in your presence. I'm trying to get past this mob. You need to disperse. You need to disperse this rally right now. You need to end this rally right now. It is a mob riot. It is a mob riot against me. You need to disperse this crowd now. Official misconduct for all of them. No, look. Here's more right here. Every single one of them. This is aggravated assault. Why is he still near me? Get him out of here. Right in my... Just knock my camera off. For the one in the room, you can still hear me. This is an emergency, ladies and gentlemen. Call Union City Police right now. Get rid of these vile official misconduct people. Oh my God! They're doing nothing. These cops are useless. This is the worst example I've ever seen. This is a mob riot. This must be dispersed immediately. Yeah, look right there.
Por favor, le pedimos a toda esa persona que tiene los ojos grandes que vayan detrás. Por favor.
Yeah, call 911. This is an emergency here. I'm an independent journalist. I have a right to be here like any other journalist. No one else is attacked, and these cops are doing nothing.
Hey, hold on.
Keep going. Here, hold on.
Set up over here so you can have a look view of the stage.
Okay, let's go. Hold on, my tripod broke. I gotta fix something here. They broke my tripod. This guy is blasting in my ear, and my hands are together. My ears are shredded. I had no idea. I thought they would be on their best behavior today. Look at this guy. Still doing it. And the police are witnessing it without doing nothing. This is like the national news. Call every national outlet. Call 911 right now. No, it's right here doing nothing. Someone just hit me with a sign there. Earl, for the 5,000th time, get him away from me. Get him away from me. My tripod is broken. My 360 camera is broken. And obviously, the police system is broken in Union City. And the new police chief. What the freak? Look at this! Look at this! Get him away! How many times do I have to tell you? Alright, I've got to leave. This is my ears are being damaged mentally. I'm surrounded again. They surrounded me again here. Look at it, I'm surrounded again. I went way back in the event and I am once again surrounded. And this cop is doing nothing. This guy just hit me. You're literally watching the worst police department in the entire United States of America right now. Look at this. I got air horns all over the place. I'm trying to get out of here. And no matter what, the cops will do nothing. I'm literally going out of the event right now. My ears are shredded. I cannot freaking hear. Look, they're all chasing me. Look, it's like a mob. This guy just hit me right here. This is sick, ladies and gentlemen. My tripod is broken as well. Here, hold on. I have never seen anything, experienced anything like it in my life. This is 1,000 times worse than I've ever seen it. Now they're cheering. They're cheering. I'm an independent journalist, Leroy with investigations. Oh, absolutely. They're insane. And the police did nothing.
I know. I got it all.
Thank you. Here, I'm going to give you my card. Can you give me your number as well?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my card now. Text me now. And the cops did nothing. My ears are freaking shredded.
I know. The guy was all over you.
Yeah. Oh, can you say what you saw for those?
I'm gonna pull. I'm an independent journalist too. So.
Can you describe?
Yeah.
I'm live now. Can you describe what you just saw?
Yeah, they pushed you. They insulted you. If the guy came with that horn in your ear over and over and over again.
Here, I'm going to turn the camera around. How close to me did that guy come?
Within an inch.
Yeah, with that air horn shredding my ears.
Right in your ear.
This is sick, ladies and gentlemen. Freedom of press. All
Mob is out. Yeah, freedom of press.
right, here. Yeah, text me now so I have your number. God bless you. All right, another independent journalist. I shouldn't have to leave this event. I should not have to leave this event. I should be able to do this event like anyone else. Get out of my way, get out of my way, get out of my way. Stop with the whistle. I'm being surrounded again. I just want to cover the event. I'm surrounded again. I go the other way and they follow me. This guy hit me in the back of the sign here. Disgusting. All right, I've got to go. My ears are in such pain. I'm going to go to the UCPD, see if they actually will do the right thing. Which they didn't, obviously. They know this. They're watching this right now. This was a riot against me. Independent journalist Leroy Truth. This is sick. This was sick, ladies and gentlemen.
I saw your channel. I've been following your channels all the time.
Say that again?
My name is Andrew. I saw your channel.
Oh, God bless you.
Yeah, I saw TikTok. I saw everything.
And what do you think about what's going on with Mayor Stack and everything?
It's getting real bad.
What's that?
It's getting real bad.
I couldn't hear you.
It's getting real bad.
Yeah, and bad in what way? Like, how would you describe it?
Corruption.
And specifically, you're right. What kind of corruption do you know of?
There's a lot of corruption going on in City Hall, and all I know is what's going on is the Board of Ed. Because what shocks me is they hiring janitors with criminal records like sex offenders, and they're hurting children, and that shocks everybody.
They're hiring sex offenders to be
As the janitors.
as janitors. And did you hear about Edwin Marinez, who is an assistant principal in city schools?
I heard about that.
And he allegedly has been sexually assaulting students for decades and would whip his ... out to football players as young as 7 years old. I'm trying to get him suspended, and Mayor and Senator Stack will not suspend him. He's protecting an alleged sexual predator.
It is. It's crazy. And I don't know much detail about what's going on, but all I know is it's going to get bad out there for the Board of Education system.
It's terrible. There's children being assaulted by teachers, by janitors, by other people, because Stack is hiring them, allegedly knowing they have offender records. So, hey, God bless you. Appreciate your support. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to UCPD. Oh man, the mic is dead. Let's see. Here, hold on. Is the mic dead? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Is the mic live now? Let me know if the mic is live. Put a 1 in the chat if my mic is live. Okay. And you saw the only person there who's interested in exposing things is that independent journalist that I met earlier. These guys follow me. But God bless him. He's exercising his First Amendment. I support that, though seems like he may be mentally unstable. So there's terrible service. And let me see this.
They're going to arrest you.
There's terrible service in here.
Look, they're going to arrest you. Why you been the same people that to lie? Oh my God, ¿quién me está llamando? My wife, wait.
All right, so I'm going to keep this camera near the door because the cell signal here is terrible inside the police station. Okay.
That's not good for you. You're going to get a heart attack. La dice, no me llame que estoy ocupada. Ya yo estoy con Clara. Estoy con Clara, tú estás bien.
All right, so after this woman is done, let's see, here we go.
Leroy. Oh my God, I like you. You look like Forja now.
All right, so thanks for joining me, everybody. This is insane. So are my mics good now? Here's mic number one. Check mic number one. Put a 1 if the mic is good. This is mic number 1. Put a 1. And now, number 2. This is the number 2 mic. Let me know if it's a good mic. Write the number 2 if the number 2 mic is working. Check 2. Check 1, 2. Is this mic working? Number 2. Okay.
I got a video.
Right, everybody.
You trapped me over there. I got a video. I ain't finished with it.
All right, so God bless you, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is one of Mayor Brian Stack's stack hacks here.
Don't talk about God when you lie so much, man.
And I've never seen anything like this. I mean, this has been, thank you for the 5x5 there. And I've never seen anything like this. I mean, it's been bad. But those 2 police officers, they absolutely need to be brought up on charges. And they need to be arrested, charged with official misconduct and whatever else there was, failures to disperse a riot. That was a riot against me. Yeah, please click the like, everybody. Please click the like.
I gotta go to Trenton. I got something pending over there. Remember? I gotta go to Trenton. Because I got proof of
Well, the police chief, Daisy May, is extremely corrupt. Did you talk to Chief Ficini? He is the one at the last riot against me. And my ears are just blown out.
Leroy, you know what it is?
I can't even hear.
You're in love with
I can't even hear.
You're in love with the chief of police.
So, Chief Ficini, he let the mob attack me last time, but it was nothing like today. That was way, way worse. And in front of Murrow and that other police officer, they were completely letting the crowd free rein on me.
Completely what?
And I'm just trying to get to the stage area so I can cover this event like every other journalist. And then this guy was sent by Stack to harass me here.
Go to the body cam and talk to them. It's not Pacini.
My ears hurt so much, ladies and gentlemen.
You're in love
It's
with
insane.
Pacini.
It is insane. And Fernando Murrow, Officer Fernando Murrow, who is the same cop who unlawfully arrested me.
Yeah.
He let the crowd, the riot, not the crowd, the riot attack me.
He might be so, but he don't have a
There's a woman. There's a woman
Yeah.
in there. So now this guy's following me around. The woman in there. I want to wait till she's done. Hey, thank you, Jeff.
Where's your bodyguard?
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, you want to interview him too? You want your friend?
And please smash that like button. And if you haven't called the Union City Police Department to report the major assaults that just took place on me. It was a riot. A riot.
Love with Anthony Pacini. Can you make yourself a corrupt person?
I'm going to go over here and watch this. Like magic, he's going to follow me. Like magic. And I simply wanted to cover this event like every other journalist.
Yeah, I got the video over there that you threatened me. Oh, you know karate, you forgot that? Yeah. Yeah.
And see what Stack does is he has these very low IQ people that are, many of them are mentally challenged. And
why is the square root of 69? I can tell you.
And they,
tell me, you're so smart.
and they
You're a genius.
harass me, and
Einstein.
hoping that
What's
I will
the square
push or
root of
punch one of
69?
them.
What's the square root of 69 if you have a high IQ? Yes, so
You can't make this stuff up.
Piano.
That woman's still meeting with him there.
You play piano. You know, I can do the same thing. I never do it. If I can do.
Yeah, call the FBI, everybody. Also call the FBI as well. And call the FBI and send them the link to this video today. And then this is all Stack's orders here.
Tú no puedes hacer eso. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
Call the FBI, send them this live link.
What's the square root of 69? If you're so smart. Tell me, I can tell you. The square root of 69.
Let's see what some of your chats say here.
Yeah. Don't go over there.
You have security background, but I'm a few states away. I'm glad he helped.
69?
Thank you, Spooky. Hey, Rami, hello. Frank Pants.
It's not gay. You're in love with him.
Now, Frank, I'm gonna be really clear with you, Frank. New Jersey is a duty to retreat state. And I'm when people say, oh, you should punch some of this, I'm not going to punch anybody. This is a duty to retreat state. It's what it is. It's ridiculous that someone has a right to defend themselves, except in New Jersey and some other duty to retreat states. So anyone saying, oh, You should hook him, you should punch him. No, I'm not going to do that. That's what they want. That's literally what they were trying to get me to do tonight. And one of those guys, he major hit me, smashed into me. He's like some 300-pound guy, right in front of Murrow, and Murrow wouldn't arrest him. Sick.
You like, that's what you want. You want them to touch you. You like to be touched.
All right, there's still someone seeing the copy. I'm going to see who else is around.
Chini is not gay. You're in love with him, but he's not gay. Go to the body cam.
If anyone can identify this guy, let me know who it is.
Hey, did you have a good IQ? What's the square root of 69?
Hey, welcome everybody.
You know
Please keep
this,
smashing
right?
that like button. Thanks for the super
Bet you
chat
don't
there.
know this. You know the re mi fa sol la si? Can you tell it backward?
Scooby-Doo, thank you for the
Si la-
$5 super
Si la
chat.
sol fa mi do re mi. Si la sol fa mi re do. You don't do that.
Is it a full moon tonight? Let's be. Again, this is Brian Stack, one of his
I know Brian
many
Stack's nephew. I'm Dominican.
Brian Stack
Say I'm Brian
campaign
Stack's nephew. Tú estás loco,
attackers.
man. Tú estás loco.
Excuse me, I have an emergency. I was just attacked by a riot of people, and two of your
Nobody-
officers refused to stop them.
nobody
I was
knows.
attacked and assaulted by dozens and dozens of people just now.
happened is-
And the
it's a
officers
law-
wouldn't
it's a
stop
law
them.
of
And your new
Chile.
chief Laurencio,
If a Chile
he
is
said,
okay.
Leroy, you weren't
And
attacked.
then-
Well, he's
and
watching me
then-
being attacked. So, I want to see what I need to do as far as criminal complaints against these people, as well as the police officers.
Once we get the people identified,
Well, it's like 50 or 75 or 100 people.
okay, so what I'll do is
Oh my God. You counted?
one thing at a time.
Listen.
Are you in fear of your life right now?
Listen.
Because right now
Listen.
Well, if I were to do my job and go out there,
No.
they were attacking me. So I literally can't do my job right now because I was literally run out of that place with the assistance. The mob was assisted by Officer Fernando Murrow and another officer and soon to be Chief Laurencio. They assisted the mob to attack me. And I had to leave the event because they were shredding my ears, aggravated assault with air horns surrounding me. 3, 4, 5 air horns. And Fernando Murrow officer and the other officer and no. What are they going to do? Ambulance will not help. An ambulance will not help ears.
No, I'm just saying because you need to go to the hospital because you're claiming. I'm just being actually sincere. Like, if you're claiming like aggravated assault, that's seriously bodily injury. If you have seriously bodily injury, like
They were air horns. They were screaming me with air horns. There's nothing they could do for air horns on an ambulance. So no, I'm not going to pay $1,000 for an
I'm
ambulance.
saying if you want to go, I'm just genuinely asking.
Come over here.
Do you want to go to the hospital?
No, not at this moment.
Okay, no.
Who is the senior officer on duty here?
That's a go officer. That's a go officer. I don't know.
She's not a good one.
The next time, don't touch me. Ben, Leroy, let's get out of here. Wait. You've got your complaint.
We're gonna help you, okay?
I was attacked and assaulted by a mob of people, and your officer is Fernando Murrow, and I want the name of the other officer, and Captain Laurencio. They literally let the mob attack me. Anyone, by the way, anyone have an idea how many people were attacking me there? Here, I want to make sure we have cell signal here. Any count? I have to look at the video. How many people do you think were attacked there? Tommy V, thank you. I mean, that was just
Over near the bowling alley.
absolutely sick here.
The registration on the car lapsed. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
You need the release.
I don't know. So Tam Bone there, she's not one of the good ones of UCPD either. And hey, David, the exposure report's on its way. So stay tuned. I still want to cover this event. And they're saying, well, you shouldn't be going in there. I have a right to go in there. They don't have a right to attack me. Period. And the police here tonight have been absolutely useless. Hey, Angry Vet, great to see you. You know this place well, Angry Vet. You know it very well. And someone named Susie tried to set him up with S assault charges. She literally tried to set him up with S assault charges. And we have the video of that as well. So it looks like the event started here. Every other journalist, they're there. They were not attacked and assaulted. Enough is enough. This has got to stop. And how's it stop? With Stack getting arrested, indicted and arrested immediately. FBI, go. FBI, go. Indict and arrest for God's sakes. This was absolutely pathetic and criminal. Especially those police officers. They've got guns. They've got tasers. They've got radios. They should have radioed for every freaking police officer here to come here. And they did nothing. They watched me get attacked again and again and again. And that one big heavy guy, bam, major body slammed me. Right in front of Murrow. And he didn't do anything. And then there's someone who's Captain Lorenzio. His name is Captain Lorenzio. He was just picked by corrupt Mayor and Senator Brian Stack to be the new chief of police when Chief Ficini retires on December 1st. And by the way, I hear Chief Ficini got an FBI target letter. You know what that means, right? And Captain Lorenzio, who will become chief on December 1st, 2025, stood in front of me, you, and everybody. And he said, "You are not being attacked, Leroy." Oh, here's Stack talking. "I want to cover the governor campaign for governor race here." And here goes Stack. And he's the one who ordered all these attacks on me. So I want to cover this event as I have a right to. Look at the guy in motion right there. He's calling them all in. God. Just grab the air horn there.
Yeah, all the toreros.
They're literally. They're watching, doing nothing. Right there.
Mikey.
No, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go around. All right, so I attempted to get in again, like I have a right to. Like you have a right to. And you saw one of the guys literally calling the mob over, and more police were there, and they did nothing. I'm going to go around the entire block to the other side, come up from behind. This is absolutely sick. Yeah, air horn assault freedom is aggravated assault. If anyone wants to donate any money to hire a security guard for me, let me know. The exposure report is on the way now. And here, I'm going to put this on my Facebook. Please subscribe to the exposure report as well. Yeah, Fernando Murrow has got to be fired and arrested for what he did today, and the other cop as well. That was absolutely sick. Here, I'm going to post this on my Facebook. Please follow me on Facebook. That's where all of my, 99% of the Union City work is at. It's on my Facebook. So I'm going to go to the other side now, around the entire block, and come up from behind to attempt to cover this event. I want to hear what MIKIE SHERRIL has to say. Okay, I'm going to post this on my Facebook now. Leroy Truth, major attacked again by Mayor and Senator Brian Stack's mob riot, and Officer Fernando Murrow and UCPD police do nothing and let Leroy Truth get attacked, exclamation point. Okay, it's my Facebook post. And let get violently attacked. Here we go. But they post it on my Facebook right now. And I'm going the other way. Hey, thanks for joining me, everyone. We got over 200 people in this room. Please smash that like button, everybody. The whole world needs to see this video, ladies and gentlemen. Union City PD just showed who they really are, the ones who were there. How do you know a good cop? Because a good cop stops a bad cop. I didn't see any good cops tonight, including the new chief-to-be, Captain Laurencio, who literally said, not just to my face, but to your face, "You're not being attacked, Leroy." And then they try to blame me. It's my fault because I'm there and because I want to do my job as a journalist. I came here peacefully.
No, we tried to get you a spot where you could record from, and
I was being attacked constantly.
You're trying to push into the
You
crowd.
just saw him
We'll get
assault
you a
me right
spot
there.
you can record from, just like everybody else.
You
No,
just saw him
I
assault
did
me.
not
I want
see
you to arrest
anything.
him now. Arrest
I'm
him.
coming over here to find out why you keep agitating people.
I am a journalist.
I'm trying to
Listen,
find you a place that you can
if
record
they
from.
are agitated, it's
I'm
on
trying to
them.
find you a place that you can record
If
from.
they're
Would you like me
agitated,
to
it
find
is
you a place
on
to
them.
record from?
I want you to arrest this guy.
Would you like me to find you a place to record?
I want you to arrest that guy.
No, I did not witness anything, sir. I'm coming over here
I've got it
to
on
find out why you're
video
agitating
of you
people.
watching him assault me.
Good for you. Good for you.
This is the guy's going to be the new chief of police. We know how it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. This is sick.
Just get away.
Now, this is the second time. He's the guy, now we have his face clearly. He's the guy who did the same exact thing and major knocked it with his 300-pound body earlier. Get these people away from me, Lorenzo!
They're entitled to walk over there.
Get them away from me! Get away from me! Hey, Mikey! Mikey! Hey, Mikey! Brian Stack is protecting alleged sexual predators. Will you condemn Mayor Stack for that? Get away from me! Get away from me! Don't touch me! Get away from me! Don't touch me! And Lorenzo's useless. Completely useless.
I want to hit big quick.
And that was who's running for governor. And her number one endorser is Mayor Senator Brian Stack, the number one protector of alleged predators in the entire history of New Jersey. Sick. I come all the way on the other side and I get assaulted. And right in front of Captain Lorenzo, who's going to be the new police chief. He's going to have official misconduct complaint on him now as well. We got to hold these police accountable. Protect and serve, not in Union City, not under corrupt Mayor Senator Brian Stack, Chief Anthony Bikini, and the soon-to-be new Chief Walter Lorenzo. Sick.
Señores,
And no one else insulted here but me.
Mikey, let's hear it, everybody! Let's hear it, everybody! I just like to acknowledge some of the people right here tonight.
So thanks for joining me, everybody.
Rob Menendez.
Now to have a congressman here too, Rob Menendez.
West New York,
Let's see if I can get anything.
on your series.
Let's see if I can get anything.
New York Mayor Richard Clare.
Can you believe it? Everywhere I go, they're blocking me.
Dr. Mayor Wincy.
Everywhere they go, they're blocking me here. There's Rob Menendez
I'll
right
tell
there.
you secondly, great guy. Senator Richard Brady, he's for somewhere.
Back off, man. Back off. Back off.
I'd just like to say
I just want to do
thank
my
you
job.
to all of you. What a great pleasure to end the campaign right here. What a great job you guys did with Senator Brady Stack.
They're useless. Garbage.
I would like to say thank you to all the county commissioners that are here, all the commissioners from West New York, councilmen from...
So welcome to corrupt Mayor Brian Stack, Union City. Captain Lorenzo, who will be the new chief of police very shortly. All right, I'm going to go the other way, and maybe the exposure report will be there. Please share this video with everybody. Everyone in the whole world needs to see this video. I've never seen a journalist attacked like this, and I've never seen someone, any journalist, with a sitting senator and a mayor and a head of the New Jersey State Judiciary Committee has had attacked so often. And Hudson County prosecutors won't do anything because they're dirty. New Jersey Attorney General Matt Plackett, he won't do anything because he's dirty. Governor Murphy won't do anything because he's dirty. So what has to happen in New Jersey? A whole reboot. Hundreds and hundreds of people indicted and arrested. But starting with Mayor and Senator Brian Stack. I came here to peacefully report on this event. And Mikie's show was very late. It was supposed to start at 5 o'clock. What time is it now? Well, it's 6:45. He's almost 2 hours late. And Captain Lorenzo, there need to be so many complaints on him. He said, why do you agitate people? I come here peacefully to do my job and report as an independent investigative journalist. If people are agitated by me, that's on them. That's their emotions. He is doing victim blaming. I really hope no women who are the victims of domestic abuse go in and talk with him, because he will say, oh, again, it's your fault. Why did your fist get in front of your boyfriend's face or your husband's face? That's Captain Lorenzio, soon to be Chief Lorenzio. The entire state of New Jersey is corrupt. And you know how many other media outlets are covering the corruption of New Jersey? Me and the exposure report. No one else in the whole state. ABC, CBS, NBC, NJ12, HUD Post, Major Rag, Hudson County View. They're all bought and sold out and terrified of Senator and Mayor Brian Stack. Not a single negative article has come out in the almost 2 years since I started investigating Stack. Except, and when I say negative, I mean exposing his corruption. They haven't come out in like 6, 7, 8 years. There used to be lots of them on Stack. But suddenly, at one point, it's like a switch was flipped. He got all the media in the entire state of New Jersey to stop reporting on his corruption. If you look like 6, 7, 8 years ago, there's so much, it's crazy. And anyone who would like to donate either Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, I do not have health insurance. So I'm going to go once again to the audiologist and get my hearing checked. And I was just attacked and assaulted yesterday, for those who were live. And the same guy, Louis Beltran, he did it again today. That was the 4th attack. He was there again today. They're literally trying to make me go deaf. Hey, Garden State Accountability, hello. Let's see where the exposure report is. He's on his way here. Let's see. See what I have for phone calls here, messages. Okay. And that, if you can hear that voice, that's probably Justin Mercado. It's probably Justin Mercado right there now, who attacked and assaulted me on orders of Mayor Stack as well. The very first meeting that myself and Full Court Press, or actually, I keep saying Full Court Press, the Exposure Report. His new name on his channel is the Exposure Report. Please subscribe to him. All right, you got lots of messages. Lots of people have been calling, concerned about me. And the main message I want to make sure gets heard loud and clear is that Senator and Mayor Brian Stack is right now covering up for an alleged sexual predator in Union City schools. Please subscribe to my Facebook now, everybody, if you haven't. Follow it. Watch the video that the Exposure Report and I did in an interview with Jonathan Almeida, a 2003 graduate of Union City Schools, where Jonathan Almeida said that when he was a student at the school, 15 years old, he says Coach Martinez used to whip his ... Well, first he used to say, hey, who wants to see my ... is what Coach Martinez would say according to him. And then he would whip his ... out and then put it back in. And since that explosive interview came out over 3.5 weeks ago, Mayor and Senator Brian Stack refuses to suspend Edwin Martinez. So please call the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office and demand that they open up an investigation and demand that they make sure that Edwin Martinez is suspended tonight. And moderators, please put in the chat the number for the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office. Just keep putting it in there. You can leave messages at this time of night. Some people ask, like, why am I here? Well, I was invited here actually by Good Guy Activism initially, and he wanted to do a First Amendment audit. But I didn't know at the time that he got a tip that Mayor and Brian Stack was corrupt and dirty. And all I knew was we were doing an audit. And everything came to me from the residents, the business owners, the landlords, The DPW workers, the police officers came to me. People in Mayor Stack's office. On every level of government, they've come to me telling me how incredibly corrupt Mayor Brian Stack is. And adding all the people up tonight, I've been attacked over 100 times, counting all the different people. Oh, here they come, look. I'm just walking over here. Look at this. I'm walking and they're already coming back. I'm literally just walking. She's shaking the horn. Look at this. And I'm going out of the place here. It's absolutely, this is sick and criminal, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever seen anything like this, ever? Look at this. Look at this. I'm curious, why do you not want me here? I'm a free man, of course, so why don't you want me here? Here, let's have a conversation. Why don't you want me here? Why? Give me give me whatever reason is in your head. Why would you not want another American here? Is this a free country? Is this a free city? Unit City? She just attacked me with the air horn again. Look at this. I'm outside of the event now. I'm on the street. I'm actually on the road right now, and they're still following me. Look at this. They're still following me, and I'm on the street. So.
By the way, I'm with you. This is disgusting what they try to do.
All right.
I'm with you. I've been watching you for a while.
All right. Well, good to see you. So, oh, absolutely. Now, you each made statements that you don't want me here. Go home to Connecticut. So, who can talk logically and rationally, and why would you want a free American not to exercise his rights to... God, that's all I got. It's insane. I got it. My ears are shredded. I can't be there. And they're waiting for me to come back. I mean, this is beyond sick. All right, we got a lot of their faces anyway, but I want to get all their faces though, because every one of them has to be charged here. And they're all part of this. Here, I'm going to go around. Make Cuba great again. I love Cuba.
Yeah.
I love the people.
But they don't.
No, they don't. I don't like the government, but the people, I love Cuba. The Cuban people are wonderful, but not some of them, I guess.
No, and Namadami.
Yeah.
She's supporting.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Wow, it's interesting. Well, God bless you. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm way out of the event right now, and they're like literally blocking me from the event. They're all blocking the sidewalk now, and I can't have any more of that air horn in my ear. My ears are shredded, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely nuts. Hey, Hunter, hello there. The laws, I was attacked for a long time. And you can go back in the video. And they're blocking me from the event. I literally cannot get into the event. And the police, of course, are making sure that they are not hindered with. There's a police officer right there. Again, he's doing nothing. Hey, officer, clear them out. Clear them out, officer. Clear them out. See, wherever I'm going, they are following me here. It's upside down, ma'am. So whichever way I go, they're blocking my path. Right now, I'm doing this to document. Yeah, it's a major attack. The elite law is huge. Everyone needs to see this video. Now they're surrounding me. Here, I'm literally out of the event. And she's telling them. Oh! Holy shit! I want the face. I want the face of that person. They just broke my tripod here. Major attack there. I'm literally way out of the event right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Hey, hello there, man. Good to see you. Move. I'm just documenting now, ladies and gentlemen. Surrounded. I'm on the road. I'm literally in the road right now, away from them, and documenting this major mob riot against me while Stack blathers on. Look, the cop does nothing. There you go, cop. They continue to surround me, blow air horns at me, and you've done nothing. You just watch. All right, I'm going to see where the exposure report is. My battery's been knocked off. I have a auxiliary battery I use here. That's been knocked off here. Hold on. See if I can reattach it to the tripod. And Stack blathers on, the most corrupt politician in the history of the state of New Jersey, probably the United States, Brian Stack. And he's the #1 endorser of MIKIE SHERRIL. And he's also the #1. He's the #1 protector of alleged assaulters in the history of New Jersey too, Brian Stack. All right, how's my sound, everybody? Is it good? I see a lot of ones. I didn't ask if my sound was good, but I see a lot of ones there anyway. And I've got to go to an audiologist, and I do not have health insurance, so if anyone is inspired to share, support the cause here, that will help. Hey, hello, ma'am. And would you like to give a statement like why do you like Brian Stack so much?
You know, I live here in New Jersey, and I just see that there's a rally, so I just came to see if there's going to be any kind of supporters for SHERRIL or any kind of
SHERRIL supporter?
Protesters. I don't believe in voting, but I see that you've been attacked. For some reason, these blue people are attacking anybody.
Yep.
Is it because you're wearing red? I hope they don't attack me because I'm talking to you.
No. Well, they
friend,
could.
He did make a video of the attack, and he did post it on Twitter, so you might see
When
something
tonight?
on Twitter.
What's his name?
I don't really want to say his name because these people.
Well, what's his
violent,
what's
so
his?
I don't want
Well, they're
anybody
not
to
kind of
go
violent.
after
They are
them.
violent. Well, God bless you because you're not one of the crazies. And so
I can't say I'm on either side, but I just know there's a divide between red and blue. And the blue people seem to be a little bit more violent than the red.
Oh, we're not talking a little bit. We're talking extreme. And also the reason the Stack ordered all these people to do this. And I'm Leroy Truth of Leroy Truth Investigations on YouTube and Facebook. I'll give you a card of mine as well.
Leroy Press, you're not Viral News NYC.
No, Leroy Truth. Oops.
Thank you.
And I've been investigating Mayor and Senator Brian Stack.
How did these people know to attack you?
I've been here for almost 2 years. Listen. Well, listen. I have been investigating. Hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on. Can I share? Can I share why I'm here?
Leftists, I don't know if you can use that.
You're not listening to me. You keep talking. I want to share. Now the reason I'm here.
I hope I don't get in trouble for just being seen talking to you because
But,
I'm sure
well, you could stop talking for a minute, and I appreciate you coming up here, and I'm here because I have received over 5,000. I'll wait till you're done there. All right. I have received over 5,000 allegations of corruption against Mayor and Senator Stack, who was just talking here. He has had me attacked now over 100 times. And you saw it tonight.
And the people seem to be following this here in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, many are.
I haven't been following it. I just know in New York City, these supporters, they tend to identify like alternative journalists. If you come to an event, and supporters tend to run like alternative journalists away. And this is stuff that I expect from like I don't like to say the word anti-fi or leftist people to behave like this in New York City at political events, but not here. I didn't know it spread that far here to like.
Well, I'm a non-political channel. Just a minute. I'm a non-political channel. Wait, I want to trade. I want to trade conversation. I want to hear what you got to say, but my turn. And I am not a political channel, so I'm not right or left. I'm not Republican or for Democrats. I'm about right and wrong. And tonight it happens to be the Democrats for almost 2 years have been attacking me on the orders of Mayor and Senator Brian Stack.
I didn't know. You know, I know there's a divide between right and left and right.
Well,
and
I don't want a
red and
divide.
blue.
I want right and wrong.
Good and evil.
Yeah.
It's really about good and evil. And,
Yep. Well, I want right and wrong, and I'm going to get back to my
and
my
bad
audience
and good,
here.
So.
Yeah, I got to get back to my
the
audience.
mafia lives out here, so I don't
Maybe.
want to say too much because I know the mafia is here, so I don't want to wind up in the dumpster. So.
All right. Well, God bless you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, before you go, how would you describe? I'd like you to describe.
I'll show you my friend's video.
Well,
Because you didn't got your camera.
How would you describe what happened? What you saw them do to me tonight? How would you describe that?
I saw you being attacked by a crowd of SHERRIL supporters, and I thought, okay, maybe that's someone from MAGA, maybe it's someone from Make America Great, because Make America Great, if you wear your red cap in a crowd of blue people, they'll come and want to beat you up. So I'm like, okay, is this a MAGA supporter? That's the way it looked. It
right.
looked like a violent mob that were attacking you. My
exactly.
friend on Twitter, I just want to show you his Twitter post.
Okay.
You read his Twitter description.
She's gonna show me the
If
Twitter
I can
post
find
now.
You really quick. This is the video of you, and I don't want to say his name because these people are violent, and I don't want them coming after him.
What's the
His
channel?
description.
I want people to know the channel.
I don't want to say his name because he has the same problem in New York City. He's identified as a leftist journalist.
Well, I'm not a leftist journalist.
I
I'm
don't even
just a
like to
journalist.
say the word leftist because it denotes violence. An alternative journalist, and people recognize you and they run you away from certain events. So I'm surprised this is out here. I will. So I don't want the people out here looking for him out here.
All right.
This is you see, this is the video of you, right?
Right. It looks like he's mirroring the live right now.
And his description is breaking a mob of MIKIE SHERRIL supporters surround and assault a journalist while chanting "Right wing, fastest KKK" at a campaign rally in Union City, New Jersey. No arrests were made. He writes for like alternative media. That's all I want to say.
It's crazy stuff. Well, God bless you. It's good talking with you. Okay, take care.
Yeah, good day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that was interesting. And so someone is mirroring restreaming my live video here. What's that, ma'am? Hey, what do you like about Brian Stack? Do you think Brian Stack is a good mayor? Do you know that he covers up for alleged sexual predators? That there's a teacher in Union City right now who has been accused of sexually assaulting students, and Mayor Stack won't suspend him. Did you know that? Said I couldn't hear you. You don't speak English? All right. Well, enjoy a good night, ma'am. God bless you. All right, so you want to talk about Brian Stack and why he's such a great mayor?
Yeah, Brian Stack is the good mayor for Union City. Is the best.
And what makes him the best?
Because help for everybody.
Well, did he help the children? There's a teacher in Union City right now
in
that allegedly sexually assaulted children.
Yeah, the children.
Did you hear about that?
For everybody.
And Brian is covering up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You support sexual predators? You support them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, he helped a lot of things, Mr. Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. God bless you. God bless you. As I say, you can't make this stuff up, but you can. Whenever someone says that you can't make it up, of course you can make it up. You don't have to make it up. This is Union City. Brian Stack's Union City. She didn't know a word I was saying. The whole world needs to see my video, ladies and gentlemen, and how those police, those terrible misconduct police, were not stopping the mob. It was a mob riot attack.
Get a life, Leroy. Get a life.
God bless you. I wish you love and peace. And if you can hear, she said, "Get a life." Actually, I love my life. And what's so interesting, everybody, is when you investigate a corrupt politician, they do even more corruption to try to stop you as a journalist from exposing their corruption. So all Brian Stack has done for the last 2 years is document his corruption that he's been doing to me, the exposure report, and others, to the FBI. That's what he's doing. Again, I'm not a right or left channel. I am a politically neutral channel. It's about right or wrong. And these people, I don't know what political party they are. I mean, it's pretty obvious, they're Democrats. But the violence was unprecedented tonight in Union City. again, on the orders of Mayor and Senator Brian Stack. And I absolutely thought that none of this would happen tonight because ABC News is here, and Fox News is here, and NBC News is here. And I thought they would be on their best behavior, that they wouldn't want to make a scene in front of them. But they did it anyway. I mean, I was really, really surprised. Because when I first got there, no one was doing any harassing. The delete laws, people used to make fun of you for your headphones. And you know, I actually wondered why you wear those delete laws. And my ears are shredded, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I was just auditorially assaulted yesterday, again, and now this is the fourth one, the day after. And that happened in West New York, New Jersey. That's what it's called, West New York, New Jersey. And you know what happened? You know what? I went to West New York to report the aggravated assault against me because I have hearing damage. And in record time, without even watching the video, I got a call today that said, oh, there was no aggravated assault. It was just simple assault. It's like, I didn't even have a chance to give them the video of the air horns inches from my ear yesterday. I was absolutely insane. So the thing is breaking up now. I'm in a very well-lit area right on the corner, right near the police station, but this is irrelevant. The police station is here. There were 2 cops and then 3 with the very not good Captain Laurencio. 3 cops and a mob of people. You think that was an accident? That's what Stack ordered. You have hundreds of cops in Union City. They didn't call for backup. Next time they catch you not wearing a seatbelt. That's a whole other thing. We should not have seatbelt laws. Are we free or not? But if they catch you having a seatbelt, they'll call for backup. You have 3, 4, 5 cops that will come to their delusional aid when you're posing no threat. But there's hundreds of cops that could have called here, and there were 2. And then Captain Laurencio came over to say, Leroy, you're not being attacked. I got it on video. Please, someone find that clip. And it's about maybe a third of the way into the attacks. Find that clip and please clip it for me. Please clip it for me and send it to me. Where Captain Laurencio, who's going to be chief of police, Stack, and it's no surprise why Stack selected him to be chief of police. No surprise, because he will violate my rights and he will allow a mob violent riot to attack me. This was how many? 50, 100 people today? Yeah, Captain's a criminal. You're absolutely right, Rami. And he said, Leroy, you're not being attacked while I'm being attacked. And why Fernando Muro has this stupid, weird, lobotomized grin on his face. And when police officers see assault, they have a law. By law, they must arrest. That wasn't harassment, that was assault. And it was continuous assault. How long was it? 15, 20, 30 minutes? But they're blaming the victim. Oh, I should have left. Well, I was surrounded, number one. I was surrounded. Plus, there's 2 police officers next to me. I shouldn't have had the lead. They should have dispersed the mob and they should have stopped this entire campaign event and identified it as a riot, which is what it was. It was a riot against me. He just said we're all brothers and sisters and we're all together. That's Mayor Senator Brian Stack. That's right, off of the pig vomit. He just said we're all together, we're all one. Stack is a very sick, alleged sociopath. I'm not a psychiatrist, a psychologist. I'm not going to diagnose people here. Hey, Hudson County Executive Craig Guy, Mayor Stack is protecting a teacher who is alleged to have sexually assaulted students. Will you condemn Stack and protect the children? This is Hudson County Executive Craig Guy. Here, take a minute and talk with me. There are children right now in schools, you can't open the door, right now in Union City schools, Craig Guy, who allegedly are being sexually assaulted by Edwin Marinez. And Senator Stack, Mayor Stack, will not suspend him. Will you condemn him?
Vote Democratic.
Oh, exactly. Vote Democratic and you get more sexual assaults on students. That has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. After I just asked him that, he said, vote Democratic. Can someone clip that, please? That is classic. That would be a reason to never vote Democratic in Union City or Hudson County. Oh my God. After I just said what I said, oh, he's texting someone. Can you see who he's texting? Who is he texting there? Could you see it? He just said, after I said these allegations against Edward Marinas and Brian Stack, the mayor, will not suspend the teacher. After over 3 weeks since a graduate came forward, he just said, vote Democratic. Talk about not knowing how to read the room. That's sick. I should have had the driver tested for alcohol. They should have done a field sobriety test and a breathalyzer here. Oh, by the way, did you know? Oh, this is important. Who you just saw, I got to get on screen to tell you this. Who you just saw, Craig Guy, he's the Hudson County executive. The day before he was elected, he was stopped by New Jersey State Police for DUI and arrested. The day before he was elected as Hudson County executive. And guess what happened to the charges? And he was allegedly major drunk. And there's a whole video. I'm going to post it again tomorrow on my Facebook. Please subscribe to my Facebook now. That's where 99% of my Union City work is and reporting. Please follow it. Follow my Facebook at Leroy Truth Now. I will post a video of him getting arrested, who you just saw. He allegedly is a major, major drinker. And the day before he was elected, he was stopped by New Jersey state troopers and arrested for DUI. But he gets elected the next day anyway. But of course, he went to jail, right, for DUI? Nothing happened to him. All charges were dismissed because the New Jersey state trooper mysteriously didn't show up for court, courtesy, allegedly, of Mayor and Senator Brian Stack. So he gets to do DUI. Anyone else, they get the book thrown at them. He's a county executive. Can you believe that? And look it up. Craig Guy, Craig, C-R-A-I-G, Guy, G-U-Y, a guy. And if anyone, hey, Angry Vet, welcome back. And Delete Laws, hello there too. And you may be working behind the scenes, so anything you could do, Delete Laws, appreciate it. Thank you. And he literally was arrested for DUI the day before he got elected. It's like, it's insane. But Mayor, Senator Brian Stack is also the head of the New Jersey State Senate Judiciary Committee. And with that, Mayor and Senator Stack picks all the judges. He picks all the prosecutors. He intimidates prosecutors, allegedly. He intimidates and allegedly tells the judges what to do and kills cases, allegedly. Yes, he has that power. So let me see where the exposure report is. There may not be any parking around. I'm going to give him a call now. I'm in the middle of a mob attack. Live on YouTube, period. The worst yet, period. For simply attempting to report on this MIKIE campaign event. All right, that was to someone else. Let me see. Exposure report here. Give him a quick call. See where he is. Right, I am literally, they have made me an enemy of the state of New Jersey. You know what? I'm going to turn around this way. And here, take a look at the people as they're coming. And how many people can you identify? Any attackers there? If you notice, recognize anyone, they may have left. They may have scurried like little rats the other way. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Please smash that like button if you haven't. It's upside down, buddy, but you don't care. He's like, yay, showing the sign. It's upside down. Melissa, she is a monitor extraordinaire. Melissa, thank you so much for everything you do. Melissa is always sharing my videos. She has a very busy, very active life. And no matter what's going on, she shares my videos. And God bless you, Melissa. Thank you so much. just not a good view over there. This is a better view. But keep an eye on my back. If you see anyone come on me here, I'll keep an eye as well. And everyone needs to see this video. This has to go all across America on every channel. You see 2 cops literally letting a mob riot attack me. She just got aggressive right in the camera there. She literally smashed the camera there with her sign. And these are all the Mayor Brian Stack campaign workers. He doesn't have campaign workers. He has puppets and slaves. And literally, people don't get jobs here unless they go up to his office right here. The city hall is right here. Police department is right there. Right behind, right there is police department. City hall is right here. This building, right, same building. And people don't get jobs in Union City unless they go up to his office and they must promise him, otherwise they don't get the job. They must promise him that they will work for him and campaign for him, which is completely illegal. That's pay to play. Here's another Mayor Stack worker. And you want to say something? Like, again, we kind of have a good rapport now. I mean, I have nothing against you personally.
Right.
And what's your opinion of the mob attack that Stack had done against me tonight?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a clue. Sorry.
She was there. She saw the whole thing. So they're not only violent, they're violent liars. That's even worse. That's sick. And so people in Union City don't get a job. We're talking thousands of people. Unless they go to Mayor Stack's office and exchange for the job, they have to promise, oh, hey, exposure reporters here. They have to promise to do campaigning for him, knock on doors, hand out flyers, and attack Leroy Truth. Welcome, everyone. The exposure report is here. And how was parking?
Parking was a breeze. I thought, I parked where I parked, and then I came right in, and I was looking for you in the crowd. And the moment I showed up, they started blocking me with their pitchforks. That's what I call them.
Wow.
Their signs there. They started blowing the air horns, but I just bulldozed right through them. I just kept walking.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me. They kind of just spread it, And then I got through. Excuse me. I got to that end, and then Officer Restrepo.
See, I need to identify the other cop who was literally letting the mob riot attack me.
He wouldn't let me go through, and I'm like, dude, it's an open sidewalk. He said they work here. No, they don't.
What a liar.
Public.
What's his name?
Restrepo, I think, something like that.
Maybe Officer Restrepo. Okay, we gotta do a investigation on Officer Restrepo as well.
I was feeling dizzy, and I needed medical attention because I was trapped now, and that was the easiest way to get out. He wouldn't let me get out. He wouldn't call an ambulance for me. He's saying,
Officer Restrepo.
He kept saying, I can't hear you. So
when
I fell on the floor, because I was so dizzy, he opened up the path to let me through the other side where I wanted to go. Then as I got out the car, I started feeling much better. So I didn't need the medical attention anymore. And,
this is sick.
And I ran into Fernando Morrow and Chief, the new
chief will be Chief Laurencio.
And I wasn't very nice because I was feeling upset and I wanted to redress my grievances with my government. So I started calling them all kind of names, which you guys know I typically don't do. But I was telling them that they were a piece of you-know-what because of what I saw. And I had a conversation with the captain, now captain, soon to be chief. And I asked them about the air horns and they said, wait, you believe in First Amendment?
Oh my God.
Right? So it's not against the law to blow the air horns. I said, good, because I'm going to hold you to that, because next time I'm going to come with my own air horns and I'm going to blow them into your ears since it's not illegal.
Yeah.
And I told Murrow that too. I said, you said it on camera. It's not illegal to blow an air horn in someone's ears. So when I do it to you, it's still not illegal, right? These are your words.
Right. Not only is it not arrestable according to them, it is not even chargeable with anything.
Right. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So I'm going to order from Amazon some air horns for us, and we could blow them right back because, according to them, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Sounds like a plan, right?
And that's now we know absolutely why that Mayor Brian Stack chose Captain Laurencio. He is a complete butt-kissing, noboblastic, that's a whole new word. I don't even know what it means, it just came to me. But noboblastic, lepton, follower, puppet, slave. That's Captain, soon-to-be Chief Lorenzio. He has to be charged with official misconduct, and he cannot be chief. He needs to be arrested tonight.
Yeah, I wish I had an air horn on me right now. I'd be blowing it in everybody. It's free game.
Right.
You know.
And of course, the real charge is it's aggravated assault.
100%.
But did you know? Did I tell you this? West New York, they already put this through in record time. My complaint yesterday went to the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office. They said, no, it's only simple assault. There's no aggravated assault. They already decided it before they even watched my video.
Okay, that sucks. But at least they decided it's against the law.
Right, but I don't accept that.
I know, I agree with you. But however, here they say it's perfectly fine and dandy.
Right. Yeah, they said it absolutely. It's not only legal in Union City, it's encouraged by the Union City new police chief to be Captain, soon to be Chief Lorenzio. He encourages people to exercise their First Amendment rights by blowing 3, 4, 5 air horns in my ears and his ears.
So you hear that? He's encouraging you to come and blow your air horn in people's ears here in his town. This is he's running this town as far as law enforcement goes. So it's all good in this town. Everybody feel free, according to Lorenzio, to come here, according to Lorenzio, and blow air horns in people's ears, according to Chief Lorenzio.
Right.
That goes for regular citizens, police officers, right? If it's not illegal, it's not illegal.
Yeah, this was sick. And by the way, apparently Union City Police only has 2 police officers and a chief. And we'll call him a captain, he's captain now. In the entire department of 200 people, apparently the other 197 quit before this event, because as I'm being attacked by 7,500 people, there's only 2 police officers. Where's the backup? If you get stopped for a light on your license plate being out, how many times have police called backup? You know, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops.
We took pictures in Asbury Park of a police car, and we had a dozen police officers show up.
But did anyone call for backup on their phone or the radio? No.
What up?
So please, everyone, subscribe to the Exposure Report here, Exposure Report on YouTube. And he was working, he got here as soon as he could. And
you know, I was calling them out. They're so full of crap.
Yeah.
You know, they know what they're gaslighting, completely gaslighting. They know exactly what's happening here. They don't care. They like it. They like it. Murrow hates me. Murrow hates me.
Well, he hates himself. He throws up on himself, you know, regularly, allegedly regularly.
Yeah.
And Fernando Murrow, who you saw, he was one of the vile police officers, along with Captain Omar Hernandez, who unlawfully arrested me. The Exposure Report date with David Snow was there with me when I was speaking at a public commissioners meeting last July. All charges had been dropped, but I was arrested. Had to go through the whole thing, getting you know, the mugshots and all that. Hey, Let's, thank you so much. Hey, thank you. Let's just ask you to match, and anything you can share will be greatly appreciated. I got to go to the audiologist to get my ears checked again, and for the lawsuits, of course.
Too late now, but if you see, I came prepared with these earplugs in. So they were doing their thing to me. I can't even hear right now. Like, am I talking really loud?
No, you're pretty normal. But here's the thing: is, as I said earlier, I don't know if you saw this part. When I saw ABC News and Fox News,
I spoke to them.
And good, I did as well.
I know she had your business card.
Yeah. And when I spoke to all of them too, and I thought that in a million years this wouldn't happen. I mean, I absolutely thought it. Nothing would happen tonight because Stack was going to be on his best behavior. Yeah. But it turned out he didn't care. That's. Oh, God bless you, the angry vet. God bless you.
That's just so brazen, right? They're either corrupt, incompetent, or just so brazen to they don't care, man. They don't care. And what's funny is that Lorenzio was saying, "Oh, I told Leroy I'll find a spot for him to let him record." I said, 1, you're not letting him do anything. 2, he doesn't have to pick the spot of your choosing. We're free to go anywhere we want here, the same as anyone else. Unless you're assigning spots to everybody and say, stand in this spot, you're spot number 22, or you know, it doesn't work that way. You know, but the crowd is the problem. Control the crowd.
It was a riot.
Yeah.
It was a mass riot, and that entire event should have been shut down.
Yeah.
There should have been SWAT team here, absolutely. And that entire event should have been shut down. But
they should have been told in no uncertain terms that if they do that to you, they're going to be placed under arrest. Period.
And they wouldn't arrest him.
No.
They wouldn't even charge him. And then Captain, soon to be Chief Laurencio, when he's there, he says, "Leroy, you're not being attacked. Are you out of your freaking mind?"
First thing I did is I walked up and said, "You're a piece of ish. You're a piece of ish. You know, Morrow, you're a little bit." That's the first thing I did. I was blacking on him and I told him, "You know what? I respect everyone. It's yours to lose, and you lost my respect. I would have much rather you do your job, and I would give you that respect. But because what you did to my colleague and friend here, I cannot respect you. You allowed this to happen. You're a man who swore an oath to defend the Constitution and protect our rights, and you didn't do it. That's your one job. That's your first primary function. But apparently they're malfunctioning."
Yep. So FBI, you must indict Stack and Laurencio and those other two cops, Fernando Murrow, and I got to get the name of the other one. And I want a couple things to be clear, because some people had said, "Oh, Leroy, they would have hooked him." It's like, as I've said, New Jersey is a duty to retreat state. That's a whole nother story. I don't agree with that by any means, but that's the law here, and I will follow the law in New Jersey. And what Stack is doing, and what he's been doing for almost 2 years now, is he's having these people attack me in hopes that I will push or punch one of them, so in his mind he can legitimately arrest me, even though it is in reality self-defense.
Right. Or hope that you leave and you don't get to do your job here. Like, you have a job to do. The same way CBS and ABC and NBC and whoever else is here has a job to do. You have a job to do as well. And you have a right to do it. We have freedom of
What do you say about Brian? I'll give you a chance. Say whatever you want. Why is Brian a great mayor? Go.
Free turkey.
He ran away. He ran away. I'll give them an opportunity to share. But unfortunately, and there's nothing against any people, but most of them don't speak English. And so I'm not sure what Brian tells them, but I know, in fact, I know how they got these people to hate me, which is bizarre. It's actually brilliant. And I was told by an insider who was inside his campaign staff until they found out that they were giving me information, and he retaliated against them. And I don't know what happened to them. They disappeared. I don't know if they lost their job. I don't know if they lost their life. They stopped contacting me, but they're not a campaign worker anymore. But they told me how Brian got to get all these people to hate me and to attack me. And I've told you this before too, David. And he didn't go into some long soliloquy about, well, Leroy Truth is from Connecticut and he doesn't even belong here. And he reports on social media, on YouTube and Facebook, and that's not a real journalist. He didn't go into any of that. What he said was brilliant. It was 5 words, she told me, so I know how he got them to hate me. He said, "Leroy Truth is the enemy." Now, people with character are not going to hate someone just because someone tells them to. But that's the type of people that Brian Stack surrounds himself with. They're very uneducated for the most part, not all, but most. Again, I'm not dissing on them whatsoever, but he knows how to manipulate uneducated people. And Brian is also probably the dumbest politician in the history of the country, but he is very politically savvy. So don't mistake, you could be a dumb person and be a politically brilliant person as well. Because most politicians aren't that freaking smart to begin with. So it's like, king of the idiots becomes governor. Hello, Governor Murphy. So we're going to wrap this up today in a few minutes, but what other thoughts before we go? Then you saw everything was going on, or you saw some of it?
I saw an experience.
Right.
I saw what was happening leading up to me getting here. When I got here, I said, I got to turn my camera on. So I stopped watching you and I started recording because I knew right away. And right away, as soon as they saw me, they came by. I didn't give them time to I started bulldozing my way through quick. So yeah, the things were hitting me as I'm going through, but they couldn't step in front of me. And I was juking them left and right,
Could you believe, but that can't happen. That's criminal. They are blocking you and blocking me from going to a public event outdoors. I mean, there's so many crimes that happen here. It's sick. Oh.
I got to have a conversation with Jimmy Davis. Menendez with Turner. I said, Turner, at least you're the most sane one here. You're with the wrong team, basically, but at least you don't act like these maniacs. I don't know how you can...
Watch this. I want to hear that, but watch. Jimmy Davis is accused of being a SEXTER, and he's running for sheriff. Jimmy Davis, his picture's going to be here somewhere. Look at all the corrupt people here. Jimmy Davis is accused of sexually harassing women, and there was hundreds of thousands of dollars of lawsuits. That
walk back in there? You want your earplug?
Yeah, here, you take this for a minute.
Yeah. Which way's the camera facing?
You.
So yeah, man.
David.
I brought the earplugs, which saved me because they did start blowing them at me. I have all the footage. I'll share it with Leroy or I'll throw it on my channel, whatever. They tried to block me with the signs. They started surrounding me, but I kind of just went real quick, went through. Then the police officer stopped me, of all people, blocked my movement. I said, "You blocked my..." I told him like maybe 10 times, "Turn your body camera on. Turn your body camera on." Finally, he turned it on, and that's when
He
I started.
wouldn't turn his body camera on.
Nah, he wouldn't turn it on.
Wow.
And I'm calling him a piece of ish too. Like I was just letting him have it. Like
he wouldn't.
You know, I don't typically do that.
Yeah.
But this is what they were being. They were being pieces of, and
all right, well, let's just check it out.
Brian.
And we can report on the aftermath of the event at least.
You mic'd up?
Yeah, you are. You are too.
Yeah, now I am. Oh my! I was recording this whole time. Didn't realize it.
There we go. Here, Chief Ficini, I want to talk with you.
Let's
I was
see what
attacked,
happens now.
and your officers did nothing. You need to stop walking with a piece of metal and talk to me like a man. Not like the little coward you are. That's Chief Anthony Ficini. He's the one who gave the orders, allegedly, to Fernando Muro and the other cop to make sure that the crowd was not stopped from attacking me. So you're not going to be able to retire, Ficini, December 1st. You're going to have internal affairs complaint against you. He's supposed to retire December 1st, and he will not be able to. So I want to talk to you, Chief Ficini, about what happened tonight and the huge attack on me.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Here, stop running away. You're the chief of police. You're still the chief of police. Look, it's going by like a ping pong ball, like a pinball.
These are the most violent.
Completely ignoring. I was attacked by a riot of people, Anthony Ficini.
These are the most violent public officials
I want
I've
to
ever
talk
seen.
with you about that right now. You're on duty. You're not on duty to move metal gates around. You're on duty to protect the public. That's Chief Anthony Ficini, the coward of Hudson County. Again, Mayor Brian Sack's puppet. And Chief Ficini, tell me about that FBI target letter you got. Chief Ficini, I am the victim of a mob riot, and you are walking away. I want to talk with you right now. Your officers refused to act and let the mob attack me. And this piece of garbage here, Captain Lorenzio, you're not going to be chief. There'll be official misconduct charges coming against you. I'm being attacked by people, and you literally had the gall to say, "Oh, Leroy, no one's attacking you." Well, I'm being attacked. Are you on drugs? Have you taken some type of illicit substance that you would say that while I'm in the middle of being attacked? While your two officers, Fernando Muro, and by the way, what's the name of the other guy? What was the other cop there? There were only two in this whole freaking mob attack.
Restrepo? You got it, right? Restrepo?
Really?
Yeah, he's the one that refused to turn his body camera on.
All right, that violates
policy.
policy.
I had to ask when I was, yeah.
And he watches, like literally, Lorenzio's watching a mob attack against me and doing nothing. And then he sees that big 300-pound guy body slam me violently, and he says, "Nope, nothing happened. I didn't see anything."
Here's the thing. They know what the people are doing. They know what they're doing. They know why they're doing it. Whether they like us exercising our rights or not are irrelevant, right? We have a right to do it. These guys didn't get to where they got because they're not intelligent people. Even though we may argue they're not intelligent people, but intelligent enough to understand basic things.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we don't vote for people who support mob attacks, and so this is a MIKIE SHERRIL mob attack event.
Holster your air horns, buddy.
These are MIKIE SHERRIL supporters who attacked Leroy Truth and the exposure report tonight.
Yeah.
And Captain Laurencio, I think his name is Walter, Captain Walter Laurencio, let it happen. He's not even chief yet, and he's guilty of official misconduct.
You know, before today, I didn't know him. I didn't meet him. I was actually very hopeful that Union City was going to get a police chief that was going to advocate for everybody's rights, regardless of their position. I'm not as hopeful as I am today. He's probably a decent guy, but he's definitely a stack guy, and he's definitely an order follower and has no interest in serving justice and protecting people's rights, just eliminating the people that Brian doesn't like and getting it out the way. This is literally a dictatorship. We're in this is the states. This is, how do you say it? What's the phrase?
A police state?
A police state, yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
with the police against us. And Walter Laurencio, I'll share my perspective, is not a decent guy. He is the lowest of the low. He not only allowed a mob to attack me, he wouldn't stop them from attacking me, which it's his duty. It was his duty to call for backup, 20, 30, 50, 100 officers if they need to stop the mob attack on me. And he didn't do it. And that wasn't by accident. That's because he is a low person who follows the orders of Mayor Brian Stack, and he would have been so happy to be in the 1940s time with those people with the brown shirts.
Ironically enough, I was having a conversation with him, and mid-conversation, a lady came up between us with doing the sign, shit in her face, and to his point was, well, they have the First Amendment right.
Oh my God.
We can remove ourselves if we don't like it. And typically, I would say that if it was normal behavior. But when you're getting in someone, literally, you know how they say, you're in my face with that camera when you're back. No, when you're literally waving it and it's hitting my hat and now you're touching me. You're too close. If someone came and stood between us right now waving that thing, you know, I would expect them to say,
You immediately say, that's a crime.
Harassment.
Right, that is technically harassment
Minimally
in the state
harassment.
of New Jersey.
Yeah.
It should be assault, but they have these watered down laws all over the place in New Jersey. But it's technically harassment, any unwanted touch. And she literally aggressively, as you've described, got between you and make-believe chief, the new make-believe chief, Walter Laurencio. She committed a crime in his presence. Did he charge her? Did he give her a summons? Did he also command her to immediately leave? No, he didn't do that. So he is a vile, low-life piece of golada, whatever that is.
Well, check this out. So under New Jersey NJSA 2C33-4, harassment, a person commits harassment if, with the purpose to harass another, he or she does one or more of the following: makes or causes to be made one or more communications anonymously. That's irrelevant, right? Subjects another to striking, kicking, shoving, or other offensive touching, or threatens to do so.
Even threatens to do so. That's verbally.
Engages in any other course of alarming conduct or repeatedly commits acts with the purpose to alarm or seriously annoy another person. Also, if the person is imprisonment on parole. So I would say that meant more than one of these elements. You know, the swinging the thing to hit us.
Absolutely.
And the purpose of annoyance or alarm with those ear things, and it's more than that, but basic, minimally, it's harassment in their presence. So
it happened in front of him, just like this 300-pound guy. We'll call him Bertha. He major slammed into me right in front of Fernando Murrow right here, and Fernando Murrow wouldn't arrest him. He did nothing, and then that guy did the same thing right in front of Captain Make-Believe, never chief, ideally, Walter Laurencio, and he said he didn't see it.
How many people you think were engaging?
He was right there.
How many people you think were engaging in that behavior? Because I would love to test it. I would love to show up here with 50 or 60 or 100 people and engage in that very same behavior and see what they do. I guarantee this will be. They will order everybody to disperse.
Oh,
they would arrest people for disorderly conduct.
Right. If we did any of that, we would have been arrested on the spot, tased, body slammed.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been extreme.
Yeah.
But the other way around again, we're independent journalists. There's also protections over and above the regular American if we come here just as a member of the public. And as David said, David Snow earlier, please subscribe to him at the Exposure Report. Please subscribe to him. And as he said, when Walter Laurentian was like, he can stand here. No, we can stand wherever we want. I don't need the police's permission. He doesn't need the police permission, Union City Police permission, to cover this public event. And that I was prevented from covering it completely.
To cover it, to watch it, to stand here and not watch it. We have the right to be here on this public sidewalk in this publicly open space doing whatever we want that's not breaking the law.
Right.
I mean.
And we came here peacefully, and they majorly did not, on orders of Mayor Senator Brian Stack, Garden State Accountability, towards your next year exam. I appreciate that, Garden State. Thank you.
GSA.
And it costs, I think it's close to $200 for an ear exam. I don't have health insurance. I've got to go tomorrow. And if anyone, I appreciate everyone, the Angry Vet and the others, and Garden State Accountability who gave some to this purpose. Anyone else is inspired, please do so. Also, you can Venmo, you can PayPal, and you can Cash App as well. Mods, if you would put that in the chat. So.
Incompetent, corrupt, brazen.
Criminal.
You
saw criminal official misconduct. Captain Laurencio, he can't become chief of police. He has got to be charged with official misconduct. Plus Officer Murrow. Plus the other officer may have been Restrepo. So we're gonna end this live now. I appreciate each of you for joining me for what? You've been here, I don't know, 2.5 hours maybe. And it has been another documentary of the criminal conduct on the orders of Mayor and Senator and head of the New Jersey Judiciary Committee, Brian Stack. And I'm calling on the entire Senate Judiciary Committee right now, and they watch all of our videos, to immediately remove Senator Stack as the head of the New Jersey State Judiciary Committee. He picks all the judges. He's the head of that committee. All the prosecutors. He's not even a freaking lawyer, Stack. He's probably the only one who's not a lawyer on there. Plus, he has over 5,000 allegations of corruption against him. Plus, he's had me attacked over 100 times now. Again, if you count all the people who participated in the attacks against me, over 100 people have attacked me.
Imagine what they would do if we did choose to defend ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've been given instructions, and for people who said, oh, you should clock him, you should push him, Scalzo did that. He didn't clock them. Scalzo Photo was attacked. Same exact place, June 9th, at a primary. This is day before the election. That was day before the primary. Scalzo pushed a sign. The mob attacked him even more violently. One person was strangled. One person strangled Scalzo. Scalzo thought he might die. Another person slammed Scalzo into a minivan, so much that his body indentation was in the van. So much that the person went to the police and did a police report and said, hey, Stack's people have got to stop slamming people into my van. Do it in someone else's van. So that's what would happen if anyone, myself, David, pushed or punched back. The mob would probably KIL.
And to be clear, this wasn't like a bunch of tough guys doing this stuff. There was one or two big guys, right? I saw the one guy, but if we did choose to defend ourselves, it might not be good for them, in all honesty. And it's a shame because I don't want that. I don't want any violence to happen to us or anybody else, but they initiate it. They just don't care.
Well, they're told to do it. And
I think
they
you
all have
captured
jobs.
Brian Stack telling them to do it on your live.
Really?
When he was up there, I think we're going to listen back. He said something very specific, like if anyone comes up here trying to blah, blah, blah. Like he gave instructions. I heard it
all right.
at some point.
And that would have been extreme violence, my guess is. That was his tacit, that was his code.
Yeah.
He already talked to them.
Oh, he gave him the green light.
He already talked to them. Because they had the green light here today. And I literally thought in a million years that this wouldn't happen today because ABC and Fox News and what was the other one? Fox, NBC, and ABC were here. NBC, ABC, Fox News.
And I want to be clear. I'm not here for any political agenda.
No, we have no political agenda.
Like, I don't care about any of these politicians. I'm here strictly to enforce our freedom and advocate for our rights because since day one, the very first time Leroy and GGA showed up to the city hall right here, they were acting up. The very first meeting the three of us attended, he was attacked. When Justin Mercado attacked Leroy and robbed him of his phone and threatened to hit him.
He was a witness.
I was right there. When that happened, I was like flabbergasted. Is this really happening? I haven't seen something like that from a public official in a public meeting, you know, wrestle his phone out of his hand, try to attack him. And I was like, I told Brian Stack, this is unacceptable. Him and Wendy Grione were walking away. This is unacceptable. He needs to be fired immediately. They both turned around, looked back at me, and laughed in my face.
You have it on video?
Remember that day?
Oh, you're not talking about tonight. You're talking about the other day.
That day, that very first time.
Yeah.
And I decided when they laughed in my face, oh, we have to keep coming back and advocating for our rights. Like, imagine being at a public meeting, being attacked by a public official, being told he needs to be held accountable, and the other public officials turning around and laughing at you like, yeah, right, we're not holding them.
But you know what's ironic here? Mayor and Senator Brian Stack is also the director of public safety of Union City. Can you comprehend that? He has to be indicted. FBI, do it for God's sakes. You have so much. Do it. He's the director of public safety and he ordered this on me. These people don't just say, wake up in the morning and say, oh, we're going to surround, attack. And by the way, the event on June 9th, there were 2 air horns. There were at least 5 this time. And they weren't used to celebrate. They were used as weapons. And this very low-life official misconduct, make-believe captain, Walter Lorenzo, he knows they were used as weapons. That was not celebratory. Fernando Murrell, he knows it. As low as his IQ is, he knows it as well.
How hard would it be for, what's his name, Lorenzo?
Walter Lorenzo.
How hard would it have been for Lorenzo to tell his officers?
Yeah, absolutely. We're almost done.
Stop letting them do that. Control this crowd. That's it. He has a right to be here.
Right,
it's really that simple.
But you're assuming he would want to do the right thing. He was given orders by Stack.
Right,
and he was following the orders of Stack to make sure the mob did attack me.
Right.
And did attack him.
Right. I mean, because it wouldn't have been that hard to do that. They could have, if they wanted to, if they weren't given orders to. Shout out to
Constitutional Freedom Fighter. Hey, thank you. Order of the Year for a reason. God bless you, Constitutional Freedom Fighter. And also we get another one. Is it Mayflower? Super chat. Mayflower Kid. God bless you. Maybe Union City Public Schools learn about PDF?
PDFs. Yeah. Can't say the real word.
Okay, got it. Yeah. And we want to protect the children of Union City Schools from PDFs. And
PDF files.
Thank you for that. I'm going to use that. I've seen it before, actually. Yeah. I'm going to use that because literally there is a teacher right now, Edwin Marinas, who is alleged to be a PDF, and Mayor and Senator Brian Stack won't suspend him. So call the Board of Education tomorrow. Actually, no, call the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office. Call them. Please put the number in, and we're going to wrap up here now, but put the number in right before we go, any mods or anybody. The Hudson County, New Jersey Prosecutor's Office. Call them and demand Edwin Marinas be investigated. There'll be an investigation about Brian Stack, about what happened tonight. And please call the FBI. Have them investigate what happened tonight to me and to the exposure report as well.
Yeah, and I'll get that footage out to everybody soon enough. But yeah, this is, have you ever seen anything like that? Like I'm watching the same way you guys are watching before I got here, and I'm like, man, I got work to do, but I got to get out of here. I got to get over there because he was alone. I never made it to him. They literally were blocking me from. I couldn't. Where were? I thought you went around and were on that side.
I was eventually, and that's when I got got knocked by that guy, that big guy again,
That's
right in
why
front
I
of
went
Laurencio.
straight to that side,
Yeah.
thinking you'd be over there.
Because I figured it would be peaceful over there.
And that's where they were all hiding, behind the stage
Yeah.
over there. For all the,
Right.
you know, big shots. I was able to have some conversation with them. I was trying to say, hey, I think I said to somebody, to Davis, the one running for sheriff.
Right, the one who, the alleged SXTER.
I said, what's the issue with taking pictures and asking questions in this town? He said, it's fine. I said, so why are we being attacked every time we do it? Is it because of the comments we make about you and your friends here? And you know, I don't think he put together who I was, because I'm not as recognizable as you.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he tried to keep it cordial. Menendez was cordial, you know, evasive.
Yeah.
But, you know, he knows the cameras are rolling, and he, you know, just be reasonable. The cameras are rolling.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And, you know, they don't care about anything else on public perception. The thing about Union City is they're so brazen, they don't even care about public perception.
No, because Stack thinks he's untouchable. Because everyone is afraid of Stack but us. And people, stop being afraid of him. How do bullies become bullies and stay bullies? Because you don't stand up to them and do it peacefully. Be very clear on this, peacefully. But just say no.
You know, the guy's a punk. He hides behind old women and old men here. Meanwhile, nobody's trying to do anything to him other than take pictures and ask questions. That's literally the only thing we do.
Now I'm going to show you. This is Jimmy Davis, Mayor Jimmy Davis, who is running for Hudson County Sheriff, and who's endorsing him? Senator and Mayor Brian Stack. Here, my phone's doing weird things here. So, Bayonne Mayor. See if you can see this. See if it's clear. Hit with SEXTING scandal. Why isn't it clear? It's not. It is not clear. And you probably can't see that, but I'll read it to you. It says here, I'll turn around here. A sexting scandal is sending Mayor Jimmy Davis and his allies scrambling to defend bawdy messages. Now, they weren't bawdy messages. Jersey Journal reported that they saw those text messages that Jimmy Davis sent to an employee of his in Bayonne, because he's the Bayonne mayor right now. And the Jersey Journal, they said that they could not print those messages on their website because they were so vile and they are a family media outlet. That's Mayor Jimmy Davis, who is running for Hudson County Sheriff, of which his best friend, Lieutenant Matt Fedro of the Hudson County Sheriffs, was just found guilty for harassing and allegedly assaulting female sheriff's officers. And his best friend is going to become probably the Hudson County Sheriff in a few days. And they're all in on it, and Stack protects them all. And nothing's happening to them. We care and want women to be protected. We want children to be protected from assaulters and from PDFs.
Yeah, just to
Stack doesn't.
Just to reiterate, Stack is mayor, senator, and head of the House Judiciary Committee.
Senate.
You heard it right.
Senate, yeah.
Senate.
Yes, you heard it right. All three
Judiciary
branches,
Committee.
judiciary, executive, and legislative.
All three branches of
He
government.
wields unprecedented power. And everyone, including the Republicans, they do the knee for Stack. Even the Republicans are afraid of him. Jose Arango, he's the head of the Republicans in Hudson County. He's a Stack guy. I said that today on a Republican chat that I'm on. And I'm not supporting Republicans or Democrats, though actually I do support Chitterelli in this race. And we're a politically neutral channel overall.
Stack is whack.
But literally, Jose
Allegedly.
Arango is the head of the Republicans in Hudson County, and he's a Stack guy. And he allegedly says everything they say in those private Republican meetings. My inside sources are telling me that Jose Arango allegedly goes to Stack and spills the secrets, including on Jack Chitterelli. You gotta run him out of the Republican Party, and that's in the Senate. They're all afraid of him. All the Republicans, all these assembly people are afraid of Stack as well.
Did you get to ask MIKIE, SHERRIL, or anybody about the alleged sexual assault allegations? Against,
I attempted to again, but there were these people body checking and slamming into me in front of this garbage Walter Lorenzo here.
Yeah.
And literally in front of him, and I couldn't get close enough, peacefully, close enough to ideally have the question, but I think she heard it anyway. I was saying it very loud. And I said it yesterday. She heard it yesterday. She is put on notice, and everyone has a duty to report. So if you hear about PDF allegations in the state of New Jersey, you got to report it. She's a congresswoman. She's got to report it, and she didn't, so she's breaking the law. All right, so before we go, I want to ask these two vile police officers why they didn't stop the mob, because is that Repressa?
No.
Oh, that's not him.
No.
I want to ask him anyway. So that's the guy I was referring to. Yeah.
So I was curious.
Hey, hold on there.
Hi.
You're
Curious
welcome.
about like what sparked the whole fascination with this. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Jose.
David Snow. Nice to meet you. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
So just curious about like what sparked the hello. Hi.
Yeah.
So we're just curious about like it seems very impassioned and we've seen the videos and we've seen the Jose or whatever Almeida thing, right, with the
Jonathan
Marina's
Jonathan
there in the
Almeida.
crowd, right? Like Marina's nice to see him as well. So like what happened
Was
there?
Marina's here today?
Yes,
He
he
was
was.
there.
Missed him.
Marinas was here today?
Yes.
That alleged PDF alleged S assaulter was here.
But what happened? Like, is this like off the record?
No, we're on the
Look,
record.
the thing is off. Okay.
Oh, we're live streaming right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So hi, concerned citizen walking around.
Right. God bless you, because you were coming forward out of what, 500 or 1,000 people? You're the only two that come forward and are having a conversation with us. So
Yeah.
God bless both of you.
We're curious because we saw like what occurred at the parade, and the horn blowing thing,
Assaulting.
which is actually pretty annoying, by the way. I just walked by.
It's assault, yeah.
And again, clearly there perhaps.
It's a gift.
We give those to everybody now.
Oh, okay. So what triggered this? Like, what's the end game, and what was like the launch of it?
Right. It's a very simple answer as far as what was the origin and what is the end. And the origin is I was invited here by a person who owns and operates a YouTube channel, also named David, who has a channel called Good Guy Activism. And he is a First Amendment auditor. He's been around for a number of years.
One of the best.
Yeah, he's very, very good.
Okay.
Very grounded, very balanced, very professional. And him and I had met, I don't know, it was a few weeks or a few months previously. And unbeknownst to me, someone had given him a tip. And you want to give them more of that story?
Yeah, I gave him a tip. I told him, we go around and we check how if our public officials recognize our rights and treat us with respect. So I was hearing some things that Union City, they're not too fond of our First Amendment rights, recording in public and things like that. So we were supposed to come, him and I, Good Guy Activism and myself, to Union City, but I have a very tough schedule with my work and everything, so I couldn't make it, so he ended up bringing Leroy. And when they came, they had the police called on them simply for taking pictures in a public building.
And I'll finish this. So
Was that the entrance portion with like the metal detector area?
no, there's no metal.
Like
Yeah,
most of the
no, it's right here. There's no metal detector here.
Okay.
So myself and Good Guy, I wasn't completed with getting all of my video equipment together. So Good Guy went in first. I had no idea where he went. The first room I went to was the court, the place where they take all the money for the tickets. And I simply went there and I asked the people, what do you do here? And they called 911 on me, a woman named Darlene. It's so typical. And I'm simply talking with them like I'm talking with you.
The front desk situation, right? With the shorter African American.
No, it was a woman that was a larger sized woman, like a plus woman, and she said I was not allowed to record there. And of course I can record. And then she said, but there's private information. Well, number one, I'm not interested in private information. Number two, it's on any government employee to create that privacy. And she says, what do you want me to do, lay on the desk? I said, well, if that's what you want to do, you can certainly lay on the desk. You're the one who suggested it. And she called the police on me. And then upstairs, I was in the pre-lobby, the Mayor Stack's office. He has a pre-lobby, then a lobby, and then his office. I had no idea who this guy was, never heard of him in my life. So suddenly, this detective named Detective George Haber comes upstairs to the pre-lobby. I was just asking questions and documenting my interactions with the front desk woman named what was her name again? Not Susie, Anna. And Anna was very upset because I was recording and because I wouldn't give her my ID. I don't have to give an ID, I'm in a public building. Now Detective George Haber, he came up and he was a little defensive at first. He's like, what's going on? I said, I'm simply recording and talking with the people and documenting my interactions in your beautiful town hall. And he immediately like changed his tune. He's like, oh, you got a First Amendment right to do that. I was like, wow, you're protecting my rights. That's not typical. Most departments around the country, they will arrest them, they will try to get them out. And he did an amazing job of doing what police are supposed to do. And it's amazing because most don't do it. He said, you have a right to do this. And he even told Anna, please tell everyone that he has a right to record. I can't keep coming up here. Then Anna said, oh, but he won't give me his ID. Detective George Haber says he doesn't have to give his ID. First Amendment, all right? And then I was done. I was done with Union City. I was completely done with it. And I was celebrating Detective George Haber, because when a police officer does the right thing, we want to acknowledge and celebrate that. Because how do you inspire police officers to do more of that? Because some people are like, just be negative to all cops. No, we're not anti-cop. We're anti-bad cop. And we're pro-good cop when they do the right thing. So I published that video, and it got moderate amount of views, wasn't a lot. And it was a relatively new channel at the time. And I was done with Union City. It's complete. I'm not coming back. A few days later, after that video posted, people started calling me. Leroy, truth. Mayor Brian Stack had George Haber, Detective George Haber, retaliated against. He was ripped out of the record room where he was working here, and he was put back on patrol from 4 p.m. to midnight because he didn't violate your rights. Stack allegedly wanted him to arrest me or get me out of that building or force me out of the building. That started the whole thing. Then I did a video about that. Then people started giving me corruption allegations about pay to play, S-assault, cover-up S-assault, retaliating against women who were S-assaulted, pay to play, extortion, bribery. It was like mind-blowing. And they were asking me and begging me, please investigate and expose the Union City Mayor and Senator Brian Stack. And so it was never personal to me. It still isn't. I don't care about him. He cares a lot about me. I come here, I do my job. I mean, we get attacked and assaulted like this, which is insane. And it documents his corruption. So everything he did before we came on the scene, huge corruption. He's done as much or more over the last 2 years. And to me, to my colleague, the exposure report, and to others. Another stack full.
So how do you keep the enthusiasm sparked after the case got dismissed? Right.
Oh yes, because Stack allegedly meddled, tampered with a federal judge, allegedly, and he allegedly got the federal lawsuit dismissed, and then he allegedly tampered with the allegedly state. But then I had an attorney at the time who made it easy for him. He missed a lot of deadlines, and so it was dismissed. However, I am now representing myself pro se in an attempt to get the federal lawsuit and the state lawsuit reinstated. So I'm saying to any judges watching this, there are still good judges in Union City and in Hudson County and in New Jersey. Many are compromised, but there are many who are not. And I am hoping that you will do the right thing and follow the law and reinstate my federal lawsuit and reinstate my state lawsuit. Because as pro se, I will be personally deposing Senator and Mayor Brian Stack, always peacefully, but he doesn't get deposed very much, and I have lots to ask him under oath, so I'm looking forward to that day. And one last thing is, so I've been attacked now over 100 times on the orders of Mayor Stack over the last 23 plus months since I've been here. Then I found out 3 weeks ago, Detective George Haber, and he was the officer who did the right thing. Mayor and Senator Brian Stack allegedly had the New Jersey Attorney General Matthew Platkin, send 12 agents right here to the police department where they seized Detective George Haber's phone about a month ago. And they seized Officer Taffer's phone, allegedly in an attempt to get a warrant for my phone. They took 12, Attorney General Matt Platkin sent 12 agents to make a message, not just to them, to me. I'm not going to be intimidated. The exposure report with David Snow will not be intimidated. I mean, it is insane. Then they took away Detective George Haber's gun. They took away, I say weapon for YouTube purposes, his weapon. They also took away Officer Taffer's weapon. They have reduced duty now for a month. And they're trying to throw them under the bus. They're trying to get to me. This is the extreme corruption of Senator and Mayor Brian Stack. So I hope this gives you a relatively Cliff Note version because it's almost 2 years.
There's too much to include. Like, there's so many things have happened at every turn.
Good catch.
So, perhaps like under, because I saw like the town hall thing. I've actually like seen like basically all of your videos. So, at this juncture, have you guys thought about maybe like engaging in a different setting, because perhaps he might take umbrage or whatever to kind of like being accused, and then just like just a natural human emotion, like like you have some pushback. And then there's obviously he's got very dedicated supporters, as we saw with the parade clip. So have you guys thought about like even perhaps just kind of engaging him on a like within the context of like, hey, actually we saw
Like what? Go to public meetings and speak to him, or
we saw with right? So like,
what would you suggest?
So it seems as I'm sure you guys get some sort of attack that is coming from like, let's say Sacco, is that the other guy, like Sacco, whatever. There's something where it's like, oh, this guy's somebody's cousin or whatever, where it's a smear campaign. So when there are certain things that we take for granted as civil liberties and rights and so forth, they in some places sometimes they may be inadvertently overstepped, and not just necessarily like, hey, go get him, like sick him. I'm a bit appalled that this by the alleged investigation with the officer and the gun or the weapon, the alleged weapon. So there's some interesting thing, especially as an investigative reporter. You might want to. It'd be an interesting kind of for the narrative to kind of turn around finally, either have a sit down and be like agree to disagree, or to be like
agree to disagree about 5,000 allegations of corruption and protecting over 5,000 allegations of corruption I've received against Stack. Plus, there's an alleged predator right now teacher, as you know, alleged. I'm saying alleged, and Edward Martinez that Stack is protecting, and he's only one of scores. I've had so many people call me. There's a girl in Edison School, wherever Edison School is here. She called me and said that she was assaulted by a teacher when she was 7, and she alleges that Stack covered that up. And also other graduates have come up to us and told us about the assaults. In fact, tell them the one. She lives in Puerto Rico now. Tell them the one, and that could have prevented another child from getting assaulted.
Yeah,
but it was covered up.
We spoke to a former student here of the Union City Schools, who she lives in Puerto Rico now, and at the time she was sexually assaulted by a teacher, and she went and reported it to the principal along with a police officer, and she recorded it, and they told her that she could be arrested for recording it, and that she had to delete it immediately, and they made her delete it. And they were never held accountable for it. And then shortly after, the same person that she was reporting for assaulting her assaulted another female student, and he was actually arrested eventually for it. But she did go to report it, and they protected him. They protected the teacher as well as the police officer protected. So I have no problem agreeing to disagree with anyone, but I got to be able to disagree. I got to be able to stand here on a public street, whether we agree or not. I should be able to take pictures, ask questions.
I'm a neutral party. I'm literally like,
I'm a neutral party too. What I'm advocating for is.
You just got a super chat.
Yeah. What I'm advocating for is all of our rights, theirs as well as ours. I would never, whether I agree with someone or not, I would never attack them. I would never blow an air horn in their ear. I would never do any of that stuff. I don't care. Listen, I grew up playing sports, right? And my son's playing sports, and we didn't always like the other team, but we had sportsmanship, right? And we may cheer against them, and boo when they do something good, and cheer when we do something good. But you still have to have work within the confines of the law. And since the first public meeting we attended to address some of the corruption allegations, Leroy was assaulted and attacked. The very first one, and robbed. not only by sycophants of Brian Stack, by Justin Mercado, the secretary. He's the secretary of the Board of Education himself. We pay his salary. And when I told Brian Stack that's unacceptable, he needs to be fired immediately. He just attacked him on camera.
And robbed.
And attacked, robbed.
And the older gentleman got you too, right? The guy, the older Cuban guy who like grabbed your phone and threw it on the floor, right? Like,
well, when
that was the same guy.
Yeah. Oh. Well, when that happened, I said to Brian Stack and Wendy Grione as they were walking away, he needs to be held accountable. He needs to be fired immediately. They looked back at me and they laughed. And it was that moment that I knew that they're not going to hold him accountable. I have to keep showing up, or we need to keep showing up to defend all of our rights. Disagreement is going to happen every day. I disagree with my children. I disagree with my wife. That's all fine and dandy. But how we handle that disagreement, especially to the people who we vote them in office, we pay their salaries with our tax dollars. They need to be held to a certain standard, not just for me, for you and your, is that your wife?
Yeah,
fiance, you know, your partner, and if you have any children, and all of our children in future generations. If it's okay for that to happen right here on 38th Street in Union City in Hudson County, imagine, while the cameras are rolling, imagine what's happening when the cameras are not rolling. And that's why I keep coming. I can be cordial, I could be polite, I could be respectful. When I walked through this crowd, I said, "Excuse me," as they jumped in front of me and tried to hit me with their flyers and blow the air horns in my ears. I'm saying, "Excuse me, just let me pass." You don't even know what I'm like. I'm not doing anything. Have you seen me do anything that you said, "Well, we got to stop that guy," right? And I urge you to pay attention and watch my behavior, watch his behavior, see what we do. And every time when we come and ask questions to confront them, that's our job, to expose their bad behavior, because they work for us.
And one thing, it's starting to rain, so we're going to go, but I want to hear the last thing. And some people in the chat were saying that you're Brian Stack informants, and
no, we're definitely not.
All right.
No, Jose Marrero here.
And see, we're very transparent. In other words, but even if you were, I would, and David would appreciate we're having a conversation, because we wish no ill will against Brian. We want him to live a long life in prison, federal prison, but a long life, a healthy life.
But I'm sure you guys have also gathered that like some of the local citizens also like you know, they kind of like are quite grateful to him, and then they exceed the boundaries of whatever lawfulness, right? And then they're just protecting the guy, like. So,
and that's why law enforcement has to enforce the law, and when they break the law, they have to tell them to stop. And if they don't stop, they should be arrested and charged the same way. If I or Leroy exhibited that behavior, we would be in handcuffs. Matter of fact, he was arrested twice already.
Once, ripped out of buildings.
Well, ripped out of buildings several times, and arrested once for speaking during his time to speak at a public meeting, because you can't disrespect the mayor.
Well, I called the mayor corrupt, and that's why I was arrested.
Now, this is still the United States. We have our freedom of speech. If he wants to say the mayor is corrupt, he has every right to say that. That's his opinion, and fact-based opinion. But nonetheless, it's his right to say that, and he shouldn't be utilizing law enforcement to silence his free speech. The same way they shouldn't be allowed to attack us, harass us, and ultimately violate us in order to defend their mayor, no matter what I don't care if you give him free turkeys, free jobs, free whatever he gives them, you know, and that motivates them. They could cheer for him. They could do their Brian, right, all day.
You did that really well.
Yeah. You know, you want to cheer for him, you want to vote for him, you want to say he's a good guy, he's the best. Do all that without attacking us physically or impeding our movement, or, you know, just basic stuff. You know, whether you agree, they're the ones really not agreeing to disagree, right? If you think about it.
Right.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I just wonder about the longer game where, like, are you guys expecting that their contingency is going to change their practices?
Three letters, FBI.
We're expecting to continue to expose his corruption, his bad behavior.
Until the FBI indicts him.
I mean, look, the captain of police is standing here letting people harass us. That the people need to see that he's willing to allow them to do that at the orders of Brian Stack. Because if that happened in North Bergen, somebody would have been held accountable, right? Because I personally know some of the police there, they would have held them accountable most of the time. right? There was a time or two, and maybe some young rookie cop doesn't know what they're doing. But, you know, and if I break the law, I expect to be held accountable, as well as you, my children. Something happens, we have to face the consequences of our actions. But it shouldn't be for any of our constitutionally protected freedoms. This is sacred space here, right? This is the foundation of our constitutional republic here, right? This is the foundation of our country and our nation. The freedom to say what you want to say, right, and be where you want to be in public.
And we got to wrap it up. But
Yeah.
I'm glad to talk with both of you. I hope you have a clear idea. For us, it's not personal. It still isn't. It will never be personal.
Yeah.
We're journalists. We're doing our job. And the hope is that by attacking, especially attacking me, that Brian has been hoping to attempt to intimidate me, so I would stop investigating and exposing him. But I will not be intimidated. I think anyone knows that now. And what the hell did she just do?
Don't hurt me.
She just, I don't know if you saw that.
So this is Officer Restrepo here. He's the one that was.
Yeah, officer, what did he do?
Well, he
Hey, can you talk to us for a minute, officer, because you were derelict of your duty.
His body camera on. Eventually, when I practically fainted, he let me go through. Murr and I had some words. I was trying to end it on a lighter note. He doesn't want to be my friend,
You're a piece of
which
garbage.
is cool. And
He let the entire mob attack me.
I don't know his name, but
Right
we'll
there.
get it. We'll get it later.
Fernando Mario, he literally made sure the mob was not stopped from attacking me, that they had free reign.
Well,
Charges on him.
The bigger pictures, I hope you guys get there.
I'll get bigger pictures, stack indicted.
There's two big pictures,
Interesting.
right? 3. Freedom, transparency, and accountability. Those are the core principles of why we do what we do, and exposure, right? So, you know, the hope is the public sees this, and I watch these. I have several friends that have YouTube channels and advocate for our freedoms. You know, I watch it. Sometimes I'm appalled. I make phone calls and I redress my grievances with my government, and as we all have that same constitutional right to do. And the hopes is that people wake up and say, that's not acceptable. No matter what, it's not acceptable. Whatever candidate, I don't care. I don't care about the candidate. What I care is that Mayor Stack cannot continue to be a dictator and rule this city with an ironclad fist and eject anyone that he just doesn't like or is willing to oppose him. We all have to have a voice here. We're all guaranteed to have a voice. And there should never be any city, town in this country where your speech is chilled in any way. And that's what it is. There's a chilling effect on our speech by everything that they do.
All right, we got to wrap it up. But I'm very happy
Pleasure to meet you. What was your name again?
that we had this conversation.
Jose, David. And I appreciate the conversation. What was your name? Lee. Lee, I'm sorry if I triggered you in any way.
long day.
What's your name again? David.
David Snow.
David Snow.
Right, Jose.
My channel is The Exposure
Pleasure to meet you.
Report.
I mean, pleasure to talk with you. Pleasure to talk with you as well.
Appreciate the conversation,
Yeah.
and you know, you're a nice
following what we do
couple
and
reasonable,
and
and you may not, think that whatever, but it's all good.
Right. Get the full truth. Absolutely. God bless
Take care,
you both.
guys. Get home safe, all right?
All right. So here we're gonna do an outro here, everybody. We're gonna wrap this up. It's starting to rain quite a bit, and
that was a lot of talking. I hope you found it valuable and informative. But I think it's good to have people that are willing to have a conversation.
That almost.
I mean, that's
it
very
hardly
healthy.
ever happens.
It never happens. I don't think he's a stacked informant. I don't think that.
I think they came out of it in Union City first.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think he genuinely wants to know. I mean, maybe he wants to be a peacemaker, or maybe he is an informant. I don't get that vibe though.
Again, we want if he's a major Stack supporter, we want a dialogue with
100%.
them. That's beautiful. And David
100%.
made some wonderful, wonderful points because we are about peace. We are about conversation, not about violence. And the violence today was the most combined to everything over the last 2 years.
That should be the basic thing we agree on.
Yeah.
That the violence is unacceptable.
Right. Absolutely.
Right. Whatever else you don't want to agree, you don't agree. That's cool. You want to, have your opinion. We all have opinions, right? But this is not an opinion. attacking each other is against the law, right? Harassment, assault, aggravated assault, these are all violations of the law that we expect our police and law enforcement to enforce. They have a duty to enforce them so that we can all be able to say what we want to say and you know, exercise our rights how we choose to.
Amen. So we're going to end this live for now. Thanks for joining us. I get probably almost 3 hours now. And also, Aria is here, AB Designs. If you need an exceptional video editor, Aria Designs, AB Designs. And please put your contact info in there, Aria. Eddie Mod's here as well. And I'm glad that David Snow, who was able to come, he had to leave work early actually, go through crazy traffic probably. And I appreciate you coming here, David. And
absolutely,
it was, all this is documentation for the FBI. And this was the most ever, the most extreme ever. Documentation for the FBI. And these people, of course, they don't just spontaneously wake up and say, hey, let's see, oh, let's attack, oh, that guy.
I was genuinely concerned for your safety. And I'm like, I need to get there. And then I'm like, got here, and then I was genuinely concerned for my safety.
You were genuinely concerned for my safety, then you get here, and you experience a similar thing.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I knew what I was walking into, you know, but it's just, it's almost unbelievable to experience it. Like, hold on, we're not doing anything. Any of you people here, we're not doing anything. So yeah, I mean, it was instant. The moment I walked up to this corner, they came, they swarmed on me. So it was a strategy. It was deliberate. They were instructed to do that. That was their plan, and you know, they get away with it. But we're gonna keep pushing so that they don't.
Right. We will hold them accountable, and we will keep exposing. And in fact, we're not holding them accountable. It's the FBI who need to hold them accountable. We expose it, and giving information and documentation to the FBI so that they can hold Brian Stack accountable. And I guess we do hold him accountable by the exposure, so that is true there. So we're never stopping. There's only one outcome. It's Mayor and Senator Brian Stack going away from this building in handcuffs, rightfully so. And lastly, I want the children of Union City, New Jersey protected. The allegations against Edwin Marinez, an assistant principal of Union City Schools, who is an alleged PDF, find the interview that the exposure report David Snow and I did on my Facebook. Please follow me on Facebook, Leroy Truth. It's the pinned video, 29-minute video. You will hear in Jonathan Almeida's own words how he alleges that Edwin Marinez, Coach Marinez, assistant principal Marinez, used to allegedly expose himself to the students.
You know, they're working really hard to convince their followers here that what we're saying is not true or not real, and you know, we're getting paid by this one or that one. None of it is true. What they're saying, what we're saying is 100% true. I've been on the phone calls, the emails, the messages. I've spoken to the people personally myself. You know, I'm always careful to say the allegations because at the same time we have to protect ourselves too. But these allegations are very, very, very real. These are very real people, and these are very real things happening here. And this place is as corrupt as anything that I've ever seen before.
In the United States of America.
Yeah.
So please subscribe to the Exposure Report. Please subscribe to my channel, Leroy Truth. We will never stop. They cannot intimidate us. And lastly, today is November 3rd. I have gotten a DEATH threat that says from someone named Al Haraka, who is from Connecticut, by the way, and friends with Cop 2 Brian Fahey. And he put in a private Facebook message to me that he said, someone should beat the shite out of me, something like you deserve it, something like he said. Then he said, November 5th is coming fast. Then he said, November 5th, you will be famous. That sounds like he wants to Charlie Kirk me, and you all know what that means. So that's 2 days away, and I ain't going anywhere. I ain't changing my life. I'm going exactly where I'm going to go. However, if anything happens to me, you look at FBI Al Haraka, Mayor Senator Brian Stack, and all the other people. Laurencio, look at Laurencio too. He was part of enabled the mob attack against me today. So God bless you, everyone. We'll see you very soon. And please follow me on Facebook. Find my Facebook now. Follow me and watch that video interview with Jonathan Almeida in his own words. Edwin Marinas has got to be suspended as a teacher. It's been over 3.5 weeks since we did that video, and Mayor and Senator Stack refuses to suspend a teacher with very credible allegations of assault against him. And he's still teaching with children this moment. Call the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office, demand they investigate Edwin Marinas and Mayor Stack. Call the FBI with the same thing and demand Edwin Marinas be suspended.
And redress your grievances with Union City Police, who let this whole fiasco go down the way it did. And if you're so inclined, subscribe to my channel, The Exposure Report. And if not, that's okay too. I appreciate you watching. You'll see me with Leroy a lot on his channel. But I hope you see what's happening here. You see it clearly from an objective standpoint, unlike the people here who are, you know, just already indoctrinated in the corruption here. So.
And my ears, it feels like there are 2 bowling balls inside them right now. All I hear is this giant cymbal ringing. They have already been damaged from 3 previous attacks. The most previous one yesterday, it is insane. If you can imagine being in the middle of an orchestra full of cymbals surrounding you.
Well,
that's what it sounds like.
It was bothering them too. And it wasn't going directly into their eardrums.
Right, yeah.
It was just in their proximity. But yours was it was directed.
Right, as a weapon, complete weaponized, as close to my ears as they could possibly get. While officer of Union City Police Department, Fernando Muro, watched, and the other unnamed officers, well, I want to find out who it is now. And I want charges against them and all of them. So God bless you all, and stay tuned for much more.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching, staying here with us. It means the world to us because it gives us the strength. We know you guys got our back. So
God
peace and
bless
love
you.
to you guys.